Hello, my sewing friends. My name's Diana, and welcome to my channel, The Wandering Sewist. This week, I haven't done any actual sewing, so there's not a whole lot to talk about because I came back from London and then I was ill for a few days. And then I had boys, three young boys still in school, and they had a lot of homework to catch up on because they missed school while we were in London. So I spent a lot of time doing mom life and laying down in bed and not feeling very well. So there's not really much sewing to talk about other than I did go on Wawak and I ordered some special needles for the Duchess satin I showed you in my fabric haul from the Gold Hawk Road. So I did some research about the satin, and apparently you are supposed to use a ballpoint needle like when you're cooking with jersey. So I went ahead and ordered some different sizes of ballpoint needles. Now, you may or may not know that I currently live in Europe. I'm in Central Europe in the Czech Republic in the capital city of Prague. This is my tiny European kitchen. What you see is what you get. This is it. This is the whole kitchen. And Wawak is an American-based company. So I tried to order on their website and was not having any success because I have a special mailing address, a shipping address that is special just for us because we're Americans deployed abroad for the US government. And Wawak did not like the address. So I called their customer service and we tried and still didn't like the address. So I had another address that is much, much slower. So it's going to take a lot longer for those supplies to get to me, unfortunately. So I ordered a bias binding maker kit because I couldn't find any bias binding to match the beautiful blue Duchess satin. I will link my fabric haul video from the Gold Hawk Road in the iCards above and in the description box below so you can see what I'm talking about. But so yes, I'm gonna have to make my own bias binding. So I ordered the bias maker kit so that I could work on that. And I ordered the needles and the silk thread. And I just took care of it over the phone with the customer service representative, who was wonderful, very kind, very accommodating, answered all my questions. Customer service was excellent. I highly recommend Wawak. Please give me a like. Please hit the subscribe button and comment down below what you think of my Wawak choices. This is Friday Sews, where we talk a little bit about sewing and a little bit about life. This vlog will mostly be life because there hasn't been a lot of sewing going on, but that's okay. There will be next time. The other thing I did this week is I got myself a sewing type of notebook. So this is my notebook I'm going to use for sewing. Surprise, surprise, it's orange. What a shock, right? So I went and got this notebook because I've noticed that I'm forgetting which garments I made when. And I'm forgetting, like, if I'm wearing a garment, I'm not remembering, like, where the fabric came from or what the pattern was, anything like that. And so I need to start keeping some sort of a record. And it takes too much time to go back through all the YouTube videos when I could just flip through the pages. So I'm going to start keeping track of my makes in here and, you know, take a little swatch of the fabric and either tape it in or glue it in. And it'll also help me keep track of my measurements as I work on my health, and my measurements are starting to change. Each time I make a new project, I retake my measurements to get, you know, accurate fit. So that will help me keep track of my measurements. And it also helps me keep track of things I need to do or things I need to buy, things I need to order, things like that, because brain fog. I have a grieving brain, and brain fog is a problem. So yeah, that's the other thing. Another thing I did for sewing this week is I got this notebook, and I started the first page is going to be dedicated to the girls' dresses that I'm making for my son's wedding. And I just started making a list of things that I still need to buy and places that I'm going to get them. And I also started tracing out the pattern. I haven't finished yet because it's 3 dresses, so I need to trace each pattern piece in 3 different sizes. I'm doing the Little Lizard King Montrose dress, and I'm tracing out a size 2, a size 3, and a size 6 for my granddaughters. So I started doing that, but I'm about halfway through doing that. And but there's no rush because I can't start cutting and stuff until I have all the thread and everything I need. Because of all the curved hems, I don't want to skip on the stay stitching, and I need the thread for that. So the other thing I need to get is lining fabric. So this beautiful satin that I'm going to use is polyester. And it's this beautiful baby blue that really shimmers like icy. And I need a really comfortable, soft lining fabric to cover up the seams on the inside because, you know, little children have very sensitive skin. So if you could please down below in the comments, let me know what sort of lining fabric I should use for these beautiful satin dresses. I really just need to line the bodice because that's how you finish the neckline has scallops around the neckline. So that's how you finish the neckline is with a lining, and the sleeve is also a tulip sleeve. So that's how you finish the sleeve hem as well. So, and you know, they're little girl bodices, so they're only, you know, that big. So I don't need that much fabric, but I do need something that will be comfortable for little children to wear, that's soft and won't irritate them. And I need to like cover up the waistline seam with it and things like that so that it won't be itchy. Because you know how little girls are with itchy dresses. They want to get out of them as fast as possible. I raised 2 little girls, I remember. The other thing I'm considering doing with those little girl dresses is I'm considering, if I have enough fabric left over, I'm considering making fabric flowers to just put right into the center with like a little, a matching button to the buttons I put on the back, or a little diamante, something sparkly or something with pearls or something. Depends on my future daughter-in-law what she would like. So I'm considering putting a flower just right here, a small one, because they're small little chests, right? They're just little girls. So that's what I'm considering doing for that. And other than that, I think that's all the sewing that I have to talk about for this week. The other things are life. So to life, for life this week, my son and I went to the orthodontist yesterday, and he got his braces off completely and got retainers that he can put in and take out. And I got the news that in 1 month, in June on the 19th, I can get my braces off too. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I'm so happy. I am so happy and excited to get my braces off. So in 1 month, I get my braces off, and I'll be able to fix up the implant tooth that I need to get finished up. And yes, it's gonna be great. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. The other thing I've been doing is I've been doing some baking. So I have made banana bread, and I made some date nut muffins. And this morning, because it's Friday and we do a special dinner every Friday night to bring in the Sewist, I am going to bake an apple pie. So we shop at a huge big box store here, similar to Costco or Sam's Club, called Macro. And a lot of times we get a box of apples, and the boys just don't eat them fast enough before they start to get, wrinkly. So I have here a pile of apples, like this one is all wrinkled, that are great for cooking with. They're not, obviously nobody's gonna eat them, but if I cook them in an apple pie, they'll never know. So, and I happen to have this really great tool that I was given as a gift when I got married, because my friend Martha threw me a bridal shower from the Pampered Chef. I don't know if you've heard of that before. It's like kitchen supplies and kitchen gadgets. So the Pampered Chef bridal shower was amazing. And so all of my guests bought me something from the Pampered Chef for my kitchen because I love to cook and bake. And one of the things that I love to bake is things with apples because apples are delicious. So what I got here is, this is an apple peeler corer slicer from Pampered Chef. So you just push this lever and this pops back, and you stick your apple on here, take the core end and put it on there. And then this blade right here peels the apple, and then this circular blade cores it and cuts it at the same time. So all you have to do is just turn this handle and the apple will be cut and peeled and cored all at once. So I can make all of the apple things, and they'll be nice thin slices then, so that it'll come out in a spiral, which I'm going to show you one in just a minute. I will do an apple for you so you can see what it looks like. And then all you have to do is take your spiral and you just cut it into whatever size you please. So I'm going to do an apple right here as I talk to you. And I'm going to tip the camera down. Don't get dizzy. So that you can see. Can you see? Yes, you can see. Okay. So I just set it all up here. I hold it down with my left hand, and with my right hand, I just start to turn it. And it just goes through. Like so. There's the core, and these are all the peels here. And then the apple just gets sliced into these nice slices. Now because, I'm gonna tip you back up. I need to talk to you. So because this apple was really soft and wrinkly, it didn't come out in one whole piece, but it's enough for me to use and cut it up and use it in a pie. So I'm not bothered by that. So I'm pretty happy to be able to gift my family with a wonderful apple pie for them to have for their dessert tonight. Of course, I won't eat it. I talked to you about this before, how I've switched to a special diet called the carnivore diet. Don't come for me. And because I have a lot of autoimmune problems, and including arthritis and other autoimmune problems that are causing a lot of widespread pain in my body and inflammation. And so I'm switching to the ultimate anti-inflammatory diet, and it's super elimination. So I'm going to give my body time to rest and to heal from whatever it is that's been irritating it, and just getting better. So I'm hoping, I've only been doing this for a week, So I'm going to give it a good 3 to 6 months before I worry about starting to see any sort of physical changes, although I am already dropping, my measurements are already dropping. I'm going to step back so you can see I have a tight fitting bodice on. So you can see I've already lost a little bit around here. You can see more of my curve in this area. I don't feel comfortable with my arms showing, but it's hot here in Czech Republic. It's very warm today. Even though it's only May, the weather's already kicking up. So I decided to put on a sundress, and while I'm on video, I'll just keep my arms down. So this sundress is old. I've had this sundress for literally decades. I think I found it in a secondhand store when I was teaching high school in Houston, Texas. It was one of my rotational dresses that I wore to teach high school. I don't know if you know this, but I used to teach high school math in Houston, Texas. Before that, I taught high school in Western Washington, out on the Olympic Peninsula. I taught at 2 different high schools over there. So yeah, this is a favorite sundress. I tend to only wear it around the house because of the whole bare arm thing, because I don't feel comfortable baring my arms. But you know, that's a body problem that I have. One of those things. Okay, so what else in person? For personal, I can't think of anything else. Hey, so Editing Diana here. I forgot to mention that on the 7th of May will be my 1-year YouTube anniversary here as the Wandering Sewist. So I thought we could celebrate by doing a live stream on the 7th of May. So I will schedule it on my YouTube channel, so please check that space. And it will be on the 7th of May, which is today is the 3rd, so Tuesday. It's on Tuesday, the 7th of May. And it'll be in the evening here in Prague, so during the day there in the United States. And since most of my subscribers are over the age of 60, I don't imagine that's going to be a problem, us hanging out during the day. And we could have a chat, we could bundle some fabric, we can organize some fabric, and we can just generally celebrate my 1-year YouTube anniversary. I hope to see you there. Bye. So I think that's it for this edition of Friday Sews. Sorry there wasn't too much sewing, but you know, sometimes life has a way of just doing that. Mom life plus not feeling very well after traveling to London. I think that while I was in London, I indulged in too many foods that are a no-no for my body. And my body decided to take a couple of days and give me the signal that I had overindulged in things that are not good. So lesson learned. I'm back on my my eating plan, and I'm already feeling better. And I've only been back on the eating plan for these 5 days, and I'm already feeling better. So that's amazing that I'm making this much of a recovery. I still have the widespread pain across my chest, my shoulders, my neck, and my arms, my elbows and my wrists and my hands, from between the inflammation plus the arthritis. And I'm hoping that over the next few weeks that will subside. So keep your fingers crossed. All right, I hope you all have a fabulous weekend with plenty of time to make something beautiful. Bye.